C, Colorado.
Bing, 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 bong. China. Bing, bing, bong. Obamacare. Bing, 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 bong, 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 bong. Get those lights off. Bing, 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 bing. China. Bong, bong. Bing, 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 bong. Turn off the lights.
I went a little over.
Happy Sunday, everybody. What's going on? What's up, everybody in the chat? So
Are you
nice
trying to
see
steal
you
my
all here.
intro?
What's going on, people? It's the 𝐏𝐸𝐵 448's wife or something. Okay. All right. So what's up, Blades? What's up, JT Gamer? Crispy Bomb. I don't even know why I'm saying hi to you. You're up in here, Mr. Glass. What's up, Mr. Glass? I see Blaze. He timed you out because you said VR sucks, and then Blades is claiming it was an accident. What's up, Mr. and Mrs.
If anyone
Vengeance?
says VR sucks, Blades, you have my permission to time them out.
Tyler says Obamacare. What's up, Cypher Borg? How are you? He said bing, 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 bum, 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 bing, 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 bum. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. What's up, Nick Cook? How are you? I got your name right this time. Oh, yeah.
That's Vengeance, by the way.
I know who it is, but it says Nick Cook. I can't say Vengeance if it says Nick Cook because I'm going to read it.
He
and
asked
it's going to come out
for us
like,
to call him Vengeance.
well, then he
okay?
needs to change his name because I'm going to be like, what's up, Venja Cook? Okay? That's how my brain works.
That was a hiccup.
That was, oh, really? Okay. So what's up, everybody? Hold on. JT Gamer says, oh, snap, should I keep the Switch in October with no games or wait till Christmas? You're going to want to wait till Christmas because you can't play a Switch without the games.
Yeah.
So
That makes no sense, brother. And you asked me that last night, man. What's going on here? You're asking the same questions.
He wants other opinions. Hey, don't buy a Switch till they release the Switch Pro. That's all I gotta say.
Okay, but listen.
Switch
all right?
VR.
It's like buying an Xbox and not having any games. Oh, wait. Xbox has no games. Never mind.
Yep. But you could pay $10 to play no games per a month.
What's up, Invader Gaming? Well, time out, you guys. Let's introduce the panel tonight. We got the usual suspects here. We've got 𝐿𝐸𝐵 448. You want to say what's up?
Sure, but I was right in the middle of a vape there. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to CCC. I feel like I'm streaming this on my channel. I don't know why. Guys, we are about to go in some hard-hitting topics here. I think we're gonna talk about that PS5 controller. I just looked at the topics list. My mind is blown.
Fake news.
Oh wow, 𝐿𝐸𝐵, thank you. And then we have Supersonic Station. You want to say what's up? Butcher?
What's up, everyone in chat?
Butcher, you can just say that verbally. Why do you put it in the chat? I don't understand.
Hey, I'm excited. I saw VR in the topic list, so I'm hyped. I'm ready to go. Do this.
Yes, we got some VR to talk about. And then we got Butcher Van, who doesn't want to say out loud the 𝐿𝐸𝐵 likes it hard, but you can let everybody know that.
What's up, everybody?
And
glad to be here. I've been a little under the weather lately, but I'm here.
I hope you feel better real soon. I know, like, it sucks, like, being sick. And I was threatening to beat him up before the show. And then he was like, oh, good. Then I can go back to the hospital. And I was like, never mind. And then I threatened to
stab him.
Yeah.
You're not beat up. You threatened to just straight out stab him.
No,
like, damn.
no. I said I would beat him up. Okay, I said I'll fight you. And then I threatened to stab him. So
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Hey, at least the good news is that Thursday and Friday I didn't have to go to work because I was in the hospital. So.
Hey, time off, relax, get better. Hope everything's okay, though. What's up, Jesse Walker? And then we got, last but not least, Crispy Bomb. You want to say what's up, Crispy?
What's up, everybody? What's up, chat?
Gears.
Let's do this. Gears.
I thought you were gonna say,
There you
what's
go.
up, Crispy?
All right. All right. Yeah, everybody grab their beer. Gears. There you go.
Just pour it on your head. Oh, man.
Hold on. What color is beer?
What color is beer? It's yellow or gold.
Gold. And if you pour it on your head, are you taking a shower?
What kind of shower?
Golden shower.
Golden shower.
𝐿𝐸𝐵, too soon. We just got started.
That's
What's
the
going
first
on,
thing I thought
Mugs?
of. Is that bad? Is that bad?
I mean,
Hey, there might still be some green beer laying around from the
Oh, from
holidays.
St. Patrick's Day. I don't drink beer though. I think it's gross. What's up, Gruda Legends? I don't know if I said hi to you earlier. I think that beer is nasty, and I'm sorry for any of you beer lovers. I can't do it.
How dare you?
It's nasty to me. Like when I drink it, it makes me like, blah.
Gotta drink that Heine.
No, I don't want to drink a Heine.
Beer
Short
is
for
nice.
Heineken, people. Get your minds out the gutter,
See,
okay?
Jesse said beer is bad. I like girly fruity drinks, but
That's what girls like.
If I
is
could time out
girly
now
crap.
right now. I
wow,
would.
Blades, you can't threaten the host of the show. But anyways, guys, let's dive into some topics. First, I gotta take a sip of my coffee.
Hard-hitting topics. Dun, dun, dun.
That's okay. Someone in the chat wants to know what PS5 controller. So you could tell them all about it, Xbot.
Nice.
After we talk about what we've played this week. So we're going to start with Butcher Van, because Butcher Van, since you spent a couple days home relaxing, I'm sure you got a lot of game time in, yeah?
Oh, I got a lot of game time in. So I've been, I got to level 30 in the Division on Xbox.
Very
and now
nice.
I'm level 27 on the PC.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, nice. So you're double dipping.
I see.
I'm trying to. I really, really wish games would do cross progression,
Absolutely.
because that would be amazing.
It's coming. It's coming soon.
Yeah, it's a little frustrating because, you know, like, you want to play with your friends on all sorts of different platforms, but
But you don't want to have to keep starting over.
yeah, you don't want to have to do it again. I mean, the game's great. I don't mind playing the missions over again. It just kind of sucks that I couldn't be using the same progress.
Yeah, I hear you. And it sucks, but eventually that's going to come to an end. I mean, we've got cross-play, so Nexus cross-progression, then cross-buying and all that good stuff. I think some games are cross-buy. Wow, all I'm seeing is piss color in the chat here. Xbot and I were discussing diving into that and doing some streams, but I do have to be up for work early tomorrow, so we'll see what happens.
Diving into what? You just said piss color, and then, you know,
Oh,
me
no,
and
not
Xbox were talking about
piss.
diving into that. I'm like, oh,
Into
no.
the Division 2. You weirdo.
She's
Which
going to kick me off
color-
the show tonight. I guarantee it.
Which color character do you use in Gang Beast? Is it the piss color one?
I always pick the piss color ones.
I go purple if I'm the dinosaur, because who doesn't want to get attacked by Barney? You know what I'm saying?
You know
There
what?
you go.
That's a good point, Xbot. All right. Anything else you've been playing? You've been playing Gang Beasts, right?
I played Gang Beast a long time ago. I just haven't played it on the Xbox.
Well, you got to get it
I
on
just downloaded
Xbox
it.
and play with us, because we're funny. I
Yeah, I
think.
just downloaded it. My son's been begging me to download Gary's mod on the PC. So
Oh,
I
boy.
downloaded Gary's mod.
Yeah,
Let him play that for a little bit.
the kids had a thing about Gary's mod a while ago, and I was like, I don't have time for this. I don't understand stuff, Gary.
They're
And
past it.
I also
They're past it.
downloaded Borderlands: The Handsome Collection for PC.
Nice.
So I'm
nice.
excited to replay some of that stuff here on the 3rd when it gets its update.
Nice. Very cool.
And that's about it so far.
Awesome. All right. And then Supersonic, what have you been playing this week?
Kind of the same thing. The Division, I'm on level 27, I believe. And I was looking for the next mission, and apparently I beat the game already. I was like, what? What happened to the ending? But that's a very, very good game. It's a looter shooter done right. I wish they would have put, like, some of the cutscenes and stuff are tucked away. They're kind of violent cutscenes, so I could understand kind of why they did it, but I wish they would have put those cutscenes like in the game so you kind of know who you're fighting and stuff.
Yeah.
But Division 2, it's excellent. I kind of got carpal tunnel in one hand. No jokes.
Wow.
Xbot.
Okay.
I could feel you
Xbot
making
was
a
waiting
difference.
for that breath you were gonna take.
Golden
just so you
showers
could-
and carpal tunnel. Here we go, people.
You know what would go a long
Wow.
way with that, Sonic, is like if you were to pick up a cell phone or
Foxfire.
whatever in that game it should come up with a little pop-up and say, "Hey, would you like to watch the video or read the message?" So that
Yeah,
way you get to see it right then. So it kind of gives you like a first-hand feel into the lore instead of getting it, like you said, tucked away.
yeah. I mean,
You can
I
watch
don't.
all of them, but they don't pop up on your screen.
They don't. They're like tucked away in menus, and they're really good cutscenes, and it gives you a sense of who you're fighting, why you're fighting them, and stuff. And I guess they were just trying to play it too safe or something. I'm not sure. But I've also been playing Borderlands 2 in VR with that aim gun. That aim gun, oh my god. Borderlands 2 in VR is so cool. They just announced that we're getting all the DLC free, and they're probably going to announce that it's going to be...
You're not getting the DLC. You are cut off. Okay?
No, I get it all. And I'm pretty sure they're going to announce it's going to be multiplayer this summer. They said there's another announcement coming for that game, so that's kind of the only announcement left that they could really do is multiplayer support. So that's awesome. That game's very good in virtual reality. Like when Borderlands 3 comes out, I don't know if I can go back to playing on a flat screen. That's how much fun I'm having with the VR version.
VR is life. I haven't played my VR in a while, Supersonic.
Well, put it on your damn head and place it. What the fuck?
I don't have time. My vape battery's rolling. Judge me.
What kind of batteries were those? It's like a tractor.
18650. Hold up. I had to bring me batteries because I lost my vape batteries. But anyways, you've been playing VR. That's it, right? Cool.
Division and Borderlands 2 VR. That's pretty much
Gang
all I
Beast?
played.
Xbox?
No.
What? I know you stopped in my stream, and I know you want to play.
I have tried that. They have it on VR on Oculus Rift. It's
not.
It's okay.
It doesn't even work. If you read the reviews, that's why I didn't buy it in VR, because everybody was talking about how it's trash.
You know,
look at the date on the reviews.
That right there is kind of an example that not every game needs to be in VR, because the cool part of Gang Beasts is seeing your character put their arms up and all sorts of stuff. You can't do that if it's like first person.
I disagree, Xbot. I think the cool part of Gang Beasts is playing with your friends and being able to like throw them off a building. Can't stab anybody, but you could definitely throw them off a building. Foxy, yes, you do. It's so much fun. But all right, and then Crispy Bomb, what have you been playing?
With knives and meat.
Yes, that sounds like fun. You are my favorite person right now.
Wow.
Yeah, that's about it. I mean, a little bit of Gears, a little bit of Division, and very little. I mean, 6 days straight, and then I get a day off today, and I got to go in at midnight. So, yeah, it's been meat cutting to the extreme this week, and I'm so tired of it.
All I heard was knives. So
knives and meat.
When he said knives and meat, all I thought was like it puts the lotion on its skin or it gets the hose.
Oh my!
Xbot, you're a messed up individual.
That's what I.
Am
I wrong? Am I wrong? I don't think so.
I don't know. Well, so
when I heard knives and meat, I instantly thought of this Netflix TV show called The Package.
Oh my god!
I don't know if you guys have seen that.
Jesus, butcher fan. Where's your mind?
No, I don't know if you
Lady
guys have
Foxfire.
seen that Netflix show, but like basically the guy cuts his own wang off with his knife.
Oh, ow!
While
Lady
they're out camping.
Foxfire, time out. Lady Foxfire, get out of the store right now. You have a message. Huh?
Where's she at? What store is she in?
She's at the store. But anyways, go back to talking about cutting off wangs and all that.
We don't have to. We really don't have to.
Okay, sounds good.
Let's not talk about that.
So, all right. And then Xbot, I guess you're going to tell us how much Destiny you played this week.
I played more than Destiny. What are you talking about? But in Destiny, between last night and today, I got 3 exotics. So I'm really happy about that. But other than that, I played, that little game called Gang Beasts. I played that. That's a lot of fun. I played DOA 6 as well. And I saw, for the first time, Dead or Alive
Titties.
in 4K
Titties.
HDR.
Titties.
Oh my goodness, guys! Whoever was out there saying that HDR is not a big kind of like leap forward, when it comes to high dynamic range and color. I don't know what is going on. I think we need to start a charity and get them some bifocals or something like that, because it's a game changer. The games look incredible with HDR. It is insane. But I played Forza Horizon 4 as well.
Xbox was just hitting every game. He was like,
yeah.
I must do this and that just so I could see it in 4K.
I almost said Red Dead 2, but then I was like, all I did was ride around and look at everything for like an hour.
That doesn't count as playing, right?
No, that doesn't count, right?
No.
No. Okay. No. So I didn't put that, but I did play Forza Horizon 4, DOA 6. I've been wanting to get into the Division, but I'm a little scared that when I do start up the game, everybody's going to want to play, and everybody's at such higher levels than me. I want to. Oh,
I'm only at 17.
I'm level 7.
Okay, that's a little better than 0.
I just appear offline until I get to level 30. Then that's when I start playing with friends and stuff.
Oh, you're so annoying.
Honestly, I've been waiting for OhSnaps, thinking we're gonna stream it. We'll kind of like level up together or whatnot. But huge shout out to Lucifer and my brother Setsuno, because when we did go in and play it, we had a blast. And it was Lucifer, Setsuno, me, OhSnaps. Is that it? The 4-man squad? Is that what the game is? I forgot. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anybody.
Yeah. I forgot. Wait, okay.
Yeah, it's 4.
All right. But we went in. We had a ball, man. And I haven't been able to check it out yet in 4K with the HDR. I can't wait.
Yeah, Xbox wanted to stream that tonight, and then I was like, well, we can't stay up late because I got to work in the morning, and he has to wake me up, so.
Yo, Butcher, I see you in the chat. HDR makes Destiny 2 look absolutely incredible. Made DOA 6 look absolutely incredible. Forza Horizon 4 is probably the best use of high dynamic range color I have seen yet.
Yeah,
oh my
sure.
god. Dude, it looks real. It looks real.
A lot of the games, they look really good with the HDR, but I think that sometimes the implementation that some of the games put out kind of make the HDR image look a little wonky.
A little wonky.
So,
I will say, like having 4K and the HDR on Crackdown 3, which I played that for a little while as well, really smoothed everything out, because I saw it just in 4K. And then shout out to the Don. He told me how to turn on high dynamic range. So I turned that on, and I went back to the game. It looks incredible. Absolutely incredible, guys.
And it is amazing. Like, even I was like, wow, Destiny. I'd see myself like, well, I would just sit there staring at the TV while he's playing, and I'm like, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Wow, that looks great.
Yo, the whites just glow off the TV screen. Literally, like, they glow.
Everything looks so much better. And I need to play on it now. Yeah.
It's hard to go back. It really is. Like, I've had it like accidentally like go to a different setting, and I'm like, what's wrong with my TV?
I broke it.
What's going on here?
Yeah, but once we play the Division 2, your face gonna melt for a little bit. I mean, it looks pretty incredible, and you don't have all that snow there too. There's so many colors popping and everything. It's pretty amazing.
What's up, 𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴?
I do have to say though, since I got this PC, and I've been playing the Division on PC, and I've been playing. So I played all the way through level 30 on Xbox, and then all the way through level 27 on PC. My God, it makes the Xbox One X graphically look not quite as good.
Well, hold on. How much money did you spend on your PC?
Well, I'm aware of that. I'm just saying.
Well, I'm asking.
You know how a lot of people are like, man, my eyes are melting that it's so good.
Yeah.
But they don't actually know what the capability of the actual game
Excuse
is
me,
out
Mr.
there.
Van, sir. You are on the witness stand before the judge. You have to answer the question.
It's a yes or no question.
How much did you pay for
It's
this
not.
PC?
See,
you're
I don't
talking
have
about?
to answer the question on that because
Is it
I already
about?
know. I already know.
I'm
that
his lawyer.
having a
He does
good
not
PC
have to
5
answer the
times-
question.
Having a good
I
PC is
want
already
the
5 times
truth.
the price.
His
But
answer is PC
What
Master
I'm
Race.
saying though is people are like, man, it looks so good, but they don't know what the other end of the
You don't
spectrum
know
looks
the
like.
power of the
They-
dark side.
Let's see if I'm gonna round it off. I'm gonna say you probably paid 4 times as much as what somebody would pay for an Xbox One
He
X.
told us how much it was in the chat, you liar.
I don't remember.
Why you lie, pants on fire, you're fired.
I forget one of the 3 kids' names on a daily basis.
That
It's
is
just it rotates.
Despicable.
I gotta stop everyone. I think it's a very good investment. I can't count how many times I bought an Xbox One or PS4 this generation. It would
No,
add up to a very, very high-end PC.
You know,
Yeah,
shout out.
no, it's a great investment, and like the Xbox makes the game run really well, and it looks really, really good. But what I'm saying though is a lot of people don't know the other spectrum. Like they're like, man, this game looks so good. I can't believe how good this game looks. But they don't know that the game looks has potential to look even better out there. So like the developers have made an amazing game, and they're only seeing one sliver of the game. You know, they're not seeing the full aspect of the game.
I wouldn't say a sliver. I know exactly what you're talking about, Butcher, and I can definitely see that. At the end of the day, it is you get what you pay for, and when it comes to a console, you got to remember, like the gamers out there. Yeah, there are some gamers that kind of dabble in between like console and PC and all that good stuff, but there are some people that are just console. And when they think about gaming, they think console. And then when you look at a game running on the Xbox One X with that console mentality, it's like, oh my goodness, this looks incredible. And they really don't care about the PC.
Yep.
What
You know,
are
and
we
the other
talking
thing
about?
too, like, okay, so here, let me just put this out because I haven't done PC gaming in over 10 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so this is my first dip back into it for the last 10 years of going back into actual PC gaming. And I don't want to do multiplayer like Call of Duty and stuff like that on the PC. I don't care for that.
Yopi!
The thing I do have to say though is the controller feels really good. Like playing on a controller just feels really good. And there's some things on a controller that just feels more natural to do than on a PC.
Mm-hmm.
But on a PC, it's another thing. Like the mouse makes the PC,
I was
version.
just gonna
So, like,
ask you, are you doing mouse and keyboard on PC?
yeah,
or
so like if
controller?
you were able to mix those two worlds, like have a controller like functionality but with a mouse option, I
Mm.
mean that would be insane. Like if that was ever, like an idea, because
Make it a thing,
I'm not
man.
a big fan of keyboard, but
I don't know. I was a fan of mouse and keyboard, and then I mean, I've told you guys this before. I stopped playing for 13, 12 years because when I had my son, he was about a year old when I stopped playing mouse and keyboard, and I couldn't get back into it. I feel like I'm just too old now. What's up, Yobi?
see, I like using the mouse because it is very, very accurate, a lot more accurate than. That's why in multiplayer it's not as fair, but for me the downside is the keyboard part because there's just so many buttons and that the access to all those buttons isn't nearly as streamlined as you can make it with a controller.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
So Nick Cook says, "What if mouse and keyboard on Xbox?"
Get that out of here.
I don't care to use it whether it's on Xbox or not. Like I have a gaming PC and I rarely game because it's hard for me to get back into it, and I guess I would have to really take time and play a game, and then all right, so you have like PUBG, right? And you have all your keys set up however you want, and then you go to a different game and it's gonna change. So it's stressful to me,
Man.
Man.
If you want to play on mouse and keyboard, we have a device for you. It's called a PC, and you go there.
Wait, that shit's coming to Xbox too, isn't it?
Yeah.
Don't they have- yeah, I gotta say, anytime I'm playing on PC, I use the Xbox controller. And who said that? Jesse Walker said in the chat something like The Sims and stuff like that. You use mouse and keyboard, which that's basically all I use it for. Is like Planet Coaster or like a Sims type game like that. So you definitely have that option. But most games, everything I play with the Xbox controller and PC.
It's too much brain power for me nowadays to like get everything down and be like fiddling with all the buttons, you know, keys, whatever. But anyways, Xbot.
Yo.
I think we were on you about what you played. Did you finish? I want to say probably.
I think so.
Well, you know
we're
what?
good.
You're done. So okay. And what did I play? Do. I don't remember.
Gang Beast.
Gang Beast.
Gang Beast and probably Gang Beast. That was it, right? I don't remember. Mortal Kombat Beta.
Oh, I played that too.
I don't even know who you are. And then, I mean, I played the Division 2 after CCC, I believe, last week. But
Can I shout out Gerudo Legends for
Gerudo
gifting me
Legends?
Mortal Kombat 11? You're
oh,
awesome. Thank you.
shoot.
He did
That is
gift
so
me it.
nice.
I'm hyped. I can't wait to play it.
Oh, Foxy, you're too cute. I sent Foxy a game. Of course, she freaking bought it as I sent it because she was like, I got to get that game. So I was like, I'm going to be cool and send it to you because you're my friend. And then she was like, no, I already got it. Sad face. But thank you, Fox. Sorry about that. I try to be faster than you. But I can't wait to freaking play it with you, Fox.
So why don't we at some point in time put the code in the chat then if you got the code?
Well, we kind of can't do that because one, I don't have it. And then Foxy asked for a refund.
Hey, Snap.
For her, so she can use the code that I
Okay.
sent. So she's going to use that one.
All right, cool.
If you're in that gifting mood, Devil
No,
May
I'm
Cry.
actually not. I'm trying to save money for a good purpose. You know?
I have a good purpose.
No, I promise you, it's for a good purpose.
I need Devil May Cry.
You don't need that. Xbot needs that too. And guess what? Xbot don't have it.
What? No, I'm good. I'm good with Devil May Cry.
Okay, Xbot doesn't need it, but no. See, I need monies. I have to save monies like a good person. But anyways, yeah, I played Gang Beasts and the Mortal Kombat beta. So why don't we just dive into our thoughts on that? Who here has picked the game up?
Me.
I put my hand up.
Okay, Xbot. I'm glad I can see through walls.
No problem.
Butcher, did you grab it?
It's still up, by the way.
Yes, I have it.
Okay, and then Crispy.
Nope. I barely have enough time to play the games I have.
That's because you're too busy cutting meat with sharp knives.
Yes, playing with my meat with sharp knives. There you go.
It puts the lotion on its skin.
Tyler
Sounds like a
said.
movie on Netflix.
Tyler said he beat Devil May Cry 5 times.
What?
5 times, because he has.
Five times.
Yo, B, what is up, brother? Okay, I'm good.
Yobi Xbot was a good boy today. I just want to share that with you.
I peed in the corner of the living room of the house we looked at.
Did you mark your territory?
Yeah, that's what I said. I looked at the realtor. I was like, I marked my territory. Nobody else lives here now.
Oh man, that's great, Bot. I really didn't expect you to say you peed in the corner, and then I was thinking like in the house here, like when once upon a time we had a cat, but he peed in the corner.
And didn't that cat go to live upstate on a farm?
He no longer lives here. All right,
I thought
stop.
he's on everything. He's like, this is mine, this place mine, this mine, this mine. I'll pee on everything. It's all mine.
I'm telling you, when we get a dog, I'm gonna kill him if he pees on anything. So I might as well. JT Gamer, I'm not giving you $59.99, especially since you didn't say please.
Oh snap! Give me $59.99.
I mean, I didn't
That's what
have
I
it
heard.
anyway, but you didn't say please, so
Hey,
sorry.
he's willing to pay the tax.
I know, right?
Okay, so Mortal Kombat 11, guys. So Butchervan, what were your impressions of the beta?
The game actually is really, really solid. Like
Mm-hmm.
I was kind of skeptical at first on their changes that they're gonna make in the game versus like the old version. And I think everything they've done has been a very, very, very positive improvement. And I like that you don't see a lot of the X-ray stuff, you know, like you used to see. Like I think they had a lot of that stuff overplayed.
Yeah, I agree.
So I'm excited for the full version to be able to play all the characters.
Seriously?
Like being able to only play a couple characters was kind of
sucky.
Kind of meh. Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of limits you in your experience to play the beta. It's like, all right, you could play with these characters. How about the fact
but I get
that
it. They don't want to, you know, bring everything out right away.
But you know what? I was kind of frustrated that we couldn't play together, like with our friends. I mean, I know it's a beta. I am looking forward to the game's release, and that's probably the best part, where they kind of they put out a good game. It's a lot of fun, but they keep you limited in what you can do to make you come back. You know.
But I mean, look what games haven't been able to let you play with your friends this year, anyways. Trials Rising, can't play with your friends yet.
Youch.
Crackdown 3, can't play with your friends yet.
Youch.
So this is 2019. This is the year of can't play with your friends. Quite yet at the release.
Were those meds just talking?
They'll have it available, but just not in the beta.
Yeah, I mean, I know it'll definitely be out, and I'm looking forward to it. But
John Thomas really wants 6 weeks out.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to buy a house. I cannot please give anybody any monies. Okay.
You can have mine.
I just bought a game for Foxy for $15.99, and that was expensive for me right now. And whose house can I have?
You can have mine.
She just stopped there. And whose house can I have?
I'll take it.
Xbox is gonna go house and piss in the corner. You better lock your door.
Maybe you should do trades for games for houses. You'd be like, hey, I'll buy you a game.
Yo, you want to give me a house? I'll give you my whole Xbox and my account. There you go.
It's only going to cost $210,000. There you go.
That's above my budget.
Please don't give your account away. We game share.
Oh,
okay?
Yeah, I forgot. I'm sorry. Okay, you can't have my Xbox, and that's it. All right.
Oh,
so what
we'll give you the oldest kid's Xbox. There we go.
Yours?
Sounds like a fair trade.
You're the oldest kid bot.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That's it. I am out of here. No,
bye. All right, so Chris,
Xbox goes with it.
Oh,
are you just kicked Xbox out of our house? Is that what happened? That's great. So
she's like, that's great.
I'm trying to think here, and I got a kid dancing to my left. That's really distracting because he can't play video games. He's punished, you guys, for having an attitude. So now he's got to stand here and dance with a blanket hanging over him.
Tell him to do the backpack kid dance.
No, he doesn't need to do the backpack kid dance. Okay.
He does that, by the way.
Not Crispy Bum, because you didn't get it. So, Supersonic Station, can you please stop dancing?
Yeah, Sonic.
He was doing that stupid
what are you
dance.
Doing? You're distracting us.
I'll have
Sonic.
to go on YouTube.
No. What were your thoughts on the Mortal Kombat 11 beta?
That's awesome. I didn't try it yet. I'm not into betas anymore. I just want to wait till the game comes out. But I am super excited to play Mortal Kombat 11. I just don't want to. I don't want to tease myself and get excited for. So I'm just waiting.
So you didn't play the beta at all?
No, I didn't even know there was. I knew that there was a beta. I didn't know when it was. So is it?
It's
still
today and tomorrow it ends. But tomorrow's April
yeah.
Fool's Day, so they're gonna be like, "Psych, you get to play for another day."
Could be, but yeah, I want to wait till the game comes out so I have full access to everything.
No, but it's so great. Like, it's pretty awesome. All right, but I could see what you're saying. Like, I'm looking forward to playing with my friends, you know? So.
But we can't play.
The resolution and graphics could look any better than it did, but I mean,
it looks better than the Division 2, man.
It looks pretty damn crisp.
Yeah, it does. It really does. So, Xbot, what were your thoughts on the beta?
Beta for what?
Mortal Kombat 11.
Yeah, I'm just playing with you guys. I love Mortal Kombat. I grew up on Mortal Kombat. You know, some of them were better than others with this beta, and it was very limited with the characters that you can use. Kind of like there was one classic tower mode, and then basically a random, you know, online just PvP. But with that being said, the actual gameplay itself, I feel like they slowed down the gameplay a little bit from Mortal Kombat X, but the combos are so much smoother.
I don't know, Xbot. I was getting my ass whooped pretty good, like pretty fast.
Well, if you would let me finish, lady.
All right, I guess so. Carry on.
But the combos are so much more fluid. It's not really like jaggy motion anymore. They really kind of like the punches and the kicks kind of flow into each other a lot better, in my opinion, than what they've been doing on previous Mortal Kombats. Graphically, this game looks incredible. Absolutely incredible. And I hear that they're not even using like the latest version of the Unreal Engine. But just a modified version of, I think, what, Unreal 3? Because I think we're on Unreal 4 right now. But to see what they did with the lighting, with the textures, with the animations, the facial animations, everything like that on the characters, absolutely incredible. I cannot wait for this game to drop. I can't wait to play this game with all you guys out there in the community. And Noob Saibot for life, man.
Noob Saibot for life. That you didn't even get to try him yet.
No, I know. They didn't put him in there.
Disappointing.
I hope they have Rain, though. Can we get Rain as a character?
Yeah, Rain. Yes, I agree with you. I used to love Rain.
Well, I had a lot of fun.
Like who? Who are you talking about? What?
Rain.
Rain's dope. I guarantee you Noob
Rain
Saibot will be in there somewhere. It might be DLC, but he will be in the game, I promise.
Well, Noob Saibot's going to be in day one.
Butcher Van, thank you for the super chat.
Oh, damn, Kitty.
Hold on, Kitty. Wow.
Oh, God,
that was a loud kitty. Thank you for the super chat. What is the 669 for?
Yeah. What? You just trying to even out your books, your account, man?
That's your Texas fear.
Yobi says only person who could kick Xbot out is me and OhSnap and Smell.
Yobi, do I have to go to my corner now, man? It's gonna be kind of hard to do the show if I'm in the corner. Just saying.
We'll take your phone. I mean your microphone with you. Oh, it's the tax.
We need to get a war with Butcher Van and Brian Baker on Super Chat.
No.
Damn it! I put the period in the wrong spot. It was supposed to be 66.90.
Oh, okay.
Oh well, just
kidding.
Subtract the $6.69, and then you just put in the rest. That's all you got.
Listen.
Daz pops up. Someone say 69.
Foxy's hilarious. She just texts me really funny.
Oh no.
So Daz here because someone said 69. How are you, Daz? I haven't seen you in forever.
Yeah, I know. I haven't seen you in a long time, brother.
So I really enjoyed the beta of Mortal Kombat 11. I was just thinking the entire time I was getting my ass whooped or beating someone else up, which mostly getting my ass whooped. I was like, damn, when Daz gets his hands on this and we play, he's gonna fuck some shit up. Like, Daz is very brutal, and I played one person.
I'm coming for you, Daz. I'm coming.
I'll take him out.
I played one person who made me sad, and I was like, man, he should go up against Daz. Like, it was pretty bad. So.
Wait, isn't there a fight with Crispy Bomb and UK Daz coming up?
Uh-oh.
I don't know if we've even. I haven't been able to play the game.
He's scared.
Sonic.
He's scared.
I heard you could whoop his ass. So.
Yeah, sure. Not from what I watched on Twitter. No.
See, that's why they shouldn't give achievements for playing all the characters, because Daz will only get one achievement then.
Yep,
Oh,
that's it.
damn.
Oh, if they gave an achievement for how many moves you do in a match, he would never get that because he only does 2.
Oh.
Wow. Talking shit
Dang.
much, Bot?
I will say when I do play Mortal Kombat, I literally pick random. I would rather like know all the characters.
You
I
all
don't
will
know.
die. Yo, Chad.
At the same time.
Yeah, we could do 5v1. See what
Dez
happens.
will still wreck us. At least me anyway. I don't know. Pretty sure he's gonna wreck Xbot. But we're definitely gonna be bringing community combat back. I cannot wait. I'm looking forward to it. The game looks gorgeous. It plays really well, and I was even able to do what do you call it? Finish him.
Yo, that's one thing I gotta say. There's certain not the fatalities, but the brutalities. Some of them are really easy to pull off. Like I was pulling off quite a few brutalities.
I didn't do any of those honestly, but the worst part was when what the hell is the guy's name with the 2 little hooks? I forgot.
Cabal,
right?
Cabalin.
Anyways, when like he does his finisher and he slices the ankles, just like thinking about it hurts. And I think that was the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my life. Like, I don't know. There's just certain things like you ever watch a movie and you see someone get kicked in the dick and it hurts yourself, right? So that's how I feel about ankles and wrists. Like, oh, it makes me hurt. Like, I don't know. I don't like the yucky shit, and that's the reason why I stopped playing a while ago, but it's still fun nonetheless, and I just look away and read the chat when yucky shit's going on.
You know what I really like about this Mortal Kombat in comparison, because Mortal Kombat X was really good, but I thought they tried to be kind of like too realistic on the X-rays with breaking the bones and stuff like that. With this one, like when you do the fatal blows, like they don't care. Like they have like Scarlet like sticking a knife in your head, and it's only mid-match.
Why does she stab herself?
Well, she uses the blood. She uses what they call blood magic, and she uses blood to attack the other character. So she usually uses the other character's blood, but sometimes she'll cut herself and kind of like form that into a scythe, whatever you want to call it, or some type of weapon. Okay. Yeah, so
good to know, because I was playing as her and I was getting my ass whooped, and then I pressed a bunch of buttons because I smashed the buttons, and then she was like stab herself, and I'm like, what the hell? But okay, I guess you know.
Ren just says, speaking of that, Cassie Cage with the punch to the balls and the spine pops out. Ow!
That makes sense, right? Ow! Punching the balls, spine pops out.
Tingles right now. They're not good tingles either. So,
thanks for sharing the show, guys. Xbot, I'm gonna punch you in the balls, see if your spine pops out.
Are we gonna record it?
We can.
It'll go viral.
It sounds like an intimate
People
moment.
will make a meme out of it. You know, like that 80s song, like do, like, and it just be kicking constantly to. Never mind.
Like Michael Jackson.
I watch too many memes, guys. Too many memes.
Punch him in the dick on the podcast. That'd be funny.
You were at the club.
Yo, Supersonic just wants me to walk over there and punch you right in the nuts.
Yes, do it. If you want to see it happen, type a 1 in chat.
No. Xbot, can I punch you in the balls if Supersonic donates $50?
Damn. Do I get a separate 50 on the side or something?
No.
Okay, I pressed 2.
I'm not punching Xbot in the balls, so Daz said 69. All right, so let's... Daz, he's always creative. All right, so let's move on. This one I was thinking about earlier because I was watching Xbot play, what was that game, Destiny 2? And...
Oh, hold on 1 second, OhSnap. I'm sorry, Yobi is asking what the VIP logo is next to, you know, some people's name in the chat.
Oh, for the I didn't even see that. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
So that's if you are a member of the channel, you get one of those. Like Yobi has a heart for 1 month. Butcher Van has 4 months, so he's a star. Where's Blades? He's the VIP.
I'm a VIP too. Hold on.
Are you? I didn't know that. Oh, Blades has been a member for 1 year and 2 months. Xbot, you cheated. I didn't even know that. Yeah, we
Look at
said donate $50 for Mel to hit Xbot in the balls. Sounds intriguing. You know what intrigues me is how many people want Xbot to get punched in the balls.
No, that's what I'm saying.
That's funny.
That's
I just
because
want to hear the
canceled,
sound it
next
makes.
podcast last night. That's why everybody's mad.
They're mad at you.
Yep.
We want to see if Xbot's voice can get any higher.
Oh, Jesse's like, not me. I don't want to hurt him, but I will for money. All right. So, do you guys think that the music in a game affects how you play? You know, because I was watching Xbox play and the music on Destiny 2 was just like really good. And I was just like, man, like it made me want to play.
She was getting into Destiny 2, people.
I was not. I was getting into
Destiny 2 has
watching
good music,
the
man.
TV while you played it. But like when you're playing a game, if it's, you know, like a PUBG, like it's just nature sounds, right? Versus Destiny where you're at an intense part where everything's going crazy. Like I don't even notice the music half the time. In a game like Destiny, for example, I don't play it anymore, but whatever. Like I don't notice the music on the surface, but I think like I don't know, like it's there and I do notice it, but subconsciously. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like it's hard to explain that. But I don't know, like what are your guys' thoughts on this?
Well, I just want to say, like, when it comes down to it, when you're playing a game, especially something that has a story to it, the developer's goal is to get you immersed in the world that you're playing, and I think music has a big part in that. I know, you guys know I'm a Halo fan, and when it comes to the Halo campaigns, I think that, you know, first Bungie and then 343 afterwards, I think they really know how to put like a score together for a campaign level. They put in music that gets you hyped, that gets you moving, keeps you pushing like forward. And I think it's a real big part of it. It's not just about what you see, and it's not just about how the game is, but sound and music have a really big part in game.
I agree. Like if I'm like on an adventure game like God of War or even Anthem or something, like the exploration music kicks on, then when you're at a boss fight you get that boss fight music, then you get all nervous and stuff. Music definitely has a very good effect on horror games for sure, because that music pops on and you start getting scared and you might not want to go to the next room.
Supersonic is a pony and shit at all games.
Yeah.
No. Oh, no. This is the last month I'm being negative. On the month of April.
Oh, my goodness.
The whole month of April, I'm going to
You're
be
so
positive.
full of shit. You're positive every week. But anyway, continue.
Swear.
Listen, you're a pony and shit at all games, according to Das.
Das don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Can't argue with Daz there. Can't argue.
I can. We'll have this discussion Tuesday.
Brian Wood in the chat says Doom has the best music. Xbox, I remember you saying stuff about the music 10,278 times. So.
Doom. Oh yeah, because it's like it's in your face. It's right there, like just like pounding, and it matches the gameplay. The gameplay is really fast. It's fierce. There's with Doom, there's no reload. You're basically just firing until you're out of bullets, and they match that with the music so well. Great point, man. Great point.
Yeah, that's one thing that Xbox definitely talked about a lot. And you know, when I play a game, I feel like I know it's there, and the music definitely kind of pumps up the situation. Like if it's a tense moment, you really get into it. But I feel like I don't hear the music enough because I'm going crazy in the game. And I think it's pretty interesting that like it probably changes the way you play as well. How about you, Butcher?
Music makes a game feel way different to me. Like, just like, for example, playing the Division 2. The Division 2 has so many different types of music inside the game that like you'll get into a certain room and the whole music will change and turn into like some sort of techno or something crazy, and then you're like, oh man, this is gonna be good because there's obviously some boss or something going on. And like a lot of games, I think that music choice is a very, very, very big factor, at least in my opinion,
Yeah.
on how I'm going to, I guess, get excited for either the characters or the situation that's coming up. And yeah, so yeah,
Oh,
music
and
choice
yeah.
is a huge thing for me.
Yeah, nice. I feel like we should do a challenge. Crispy, how about you?
Yeah,
You're so quiet. I know you've
I
been
know.
very busy this week. I get it. But what about you? What do you think about music in the games?
So there's games that are like kind of mindless. Like growing up, like I loved Tony Hawk, I loved Dave Mira. These had like bands and stuff. They actually got me into these bands. Like even playing Madden, like I love Avenged Sevenfold, and I first heard them on a Madden. So there's those type of games that are very making people big sometimes, as far as bands. And then there's original scores. Probably like one of the first games I really got into that was had a good original score was Prince of Persia. And like every time you get into battle, you're about to like fight, it would just ramp up the atmosphere, as I call it. And I believe like nowadays, like Division 2 definitely has done that. Like every battle just feels more intense as you're getting into it. And then I always remember the beginning of Gears 2 when they're going into battle, and Prescott's doing his stupid speech, but the score in the beginning of that game is very like, it just gets you ramped up for what you're about to do in the campaign.
Yeah.
And I think it's so important that games continue to press the issue. I mean, I don't believe a Game of the Year candidate shouldn't have a great score. So that's my opinion on that.
Okay. Foxy in the chat says I lost it. They can make you feel scared, hype, and feel for the character in this scene. And I totally understand that. So here's my challenge for you guys. So pick a game that you need some like hype or music. A game that you guys like that has great music. Because I can't, like, I don't even think PUBG has music in the game. No, it doesn't. But I haven't really been playing PUBG. Don't tell Chelsea. So, but I feel like everybody here on this podcast should play like their favorite game that has music, and then just turn the music off and see how it feels versus with having the music on.
Oh,
even you guys in the chat, like, just shut
funny?
the music off.
I think that the experience of Red Dead Redemption alone, if you didn't have music on in that game, your experience would have varied drastically.
oh shoot.
That's a very interesting point.
Red Dead Redemption, like the music was amazing in that game, and it really got you set up in certain points. So if you didn't have that music playing, like like when you're riding back to your town, your outpost, and you don't have that music playing, I don't know. I think people would have gotten a different feel and aspect in that game if they didn't.
That's incredible, man. Yeah, like the music in Red Dead kind of like fills the time, that gap, those gaps in between and stuff like that. Like when you're riding to a mission, yeah, you're listening to like what the characters are saying, but if there wasn't like that background music kind of getting you emotionally involved in what you're doing and stuff like that, and I can definitely see that in the horse rides. That's a great point.
Yeah.
There are some games that have the opposite effect. I mean, like some games will make me sleepy with the music. Some games just have those ambient tracks that just make me very sleepy.
Yeah.
And then like one more game I wanted to point out where music had a big effect is, and I know we all hate it. Sometimes I hop back on it, but that Friday the 13th game, when you heard Jason's music start popping up.
Oh yeah,
you start freaking out. You're like, oh shit.
That's a good point.
Yeah,
oh my bad. Sorry.
Go ahead.
No, I think back in like the beginning of this conversation when OhSnaps was talking about like what she was saying, like with some games she doesn't even notice if there is music. Sometimes that is the best music, because I was thinking to myself, I was thinking about like
excuse me, I'm
games
sorry.
like Anthem. where I'm like, yo, the gameplay loop when you get in there and you're playing, you're out there and you're on a mission, it's a lot of fun. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, I don't think of it as the music, but as I was thinking about, the times I was playing it, the music had something to do with me also saying that gameplay loop is really fun, because they definitely matched the higher tension type scenarios with kind of like sped up music and stuff like that. And it did, and I didn't even notice it until OhSnaps brought it up. I'm like, yeah, that music's really good as well, but you won't really notice it, and sometimes that's a good thing,
Yeah, 𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐿 says games are empty without music. I think we definitely need to do like a challenge where we just go like a day that we're gonna play a game and play that game without any music.
Yo, cut the music off on the game,
and
then
on
like
sore.
And then like on a stereo or something next to you, play like circus tunes.
What?
Well, there's only like a couple games I can think of that you can play without music, and like Grand Theft Auto 5, like any basketball game or any baseball game, basically. But
So
other than that,
any sports game?
yeah, basically you can play with your own soundtrack, But I think if it's a story-driven game, then it needs its own music, and you can't have Spotify playing in the background.
Oh, I got
Just
another
no
one.
No music, guys. Just silence and game sounds, like whatever they're called, ambient sounds. I don't freaking know. Just the effects of the game. Just no music. Let's do this.
Like another game that does it for me, Forza Horizon 4. If you put on Spotify, I drive way faster when I'm listening to like Pantera or Metallica.
Music that you prefer?
Hell yeah.
Okay. Do you drive better though?
No, I drive like freaking crazy. That makes me push down the gas pedal hard.
How fast do you drive in Drive Club when its music is on?
Not for long, very much longer.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, you don't know about that, OhSnaps.
No, never played
that game Drive Club on PlayStation. They are cutting the servers and they are taking the game off of the PlayStation Store just because.
Just because.
Well, it sucks. Like, we never want to see this happen with any game. Like, I was devastated when they did this to Project Spark. It's always a bad thing when they stop supporting games and pull the servers off. So, god damn it, Sony, get your shit straightened out.
And the thing, this should be a direct check mark to everybody, a reality check to everybody, because a lot of people don't realize that this is going to be the future. Like, a lot of the old consoles and the old games you could still play for years and years and years, but a lot of the new games nowadays are online required, or they require an online connection. So in the future, if the server's not available, that game is going to be useless. And
but see, the thing is, when you look at like the different companies that are involved in the gaming industry, I mean, let's be real here. Xbox they have a really good track record of keeping servers open, even for like 360 games. Going back to like the launch of the games or whatnot. So it's kind of weird to see that, so many people say that Sony is for the players and stuff, but when it comes to like their baseball games, they kind of shut down last year's servers when the new baseball game comes out. I know, like, I'm one of the people that when it comes to NBA 2K, I'll skip a year, all the time. So like if I got 2K17, I would skip 18 and go and then like try to get 19 because the servers are still there. I still get updates, all that good stuff.
EA's been known for that too. Like, look at all their Tiger Woods games that they had. Like when the new Tiger Woods game came out, it would be like 2 seasons, and then they would take the offline off of the old Tiger Woods game like 2 seasons before it.
Imagine all. I'm sorry to interrupt, but imagine all these. What are they called? Battle Royale games. Imagine all these always online Battle Royale games when it gets oversaturated, when people stop getting bored of it and stuff. There's your whole game and all your microtransactions gone. So I mean, it is kind of scary.
Yep.
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 And
Yep.
that's the thing too, is like you can't really say that Microsoft is going to do their best at keeping the server up, because up tomorrow they could just be like, hey, we're cutting this game, we're cutting this game, we're cutting this game, just like Sony's doing for Drive Club. You know, so
Brian, what's
you
a
know,
Drive Club 2 is coming soon? So maybe that's why they're cutting it.
Nothing compares to Forza though, so give up on it, Sony.
Either way, let's say this: if Drive Club 2 was coming out, that would be even more reason to keep Drive Club 1 servers up even longer, because then more people would want to jump back into it to be able to play it, experience it before they go into the second version. Or like, for example, The Division, right? In The Division 2, you can get patches in The Division 2 only if you played The Division 1. There are like certain parts in The Division 1 you can get special collector's things for The Division 2. So a lot of people are actually going back to play The Division 1 to complete those challenges so they can get the stuff for Division 2. So
excuse me. All right. I don't know. I feel like we're off track again.
To us, never.
Right? Seriously. We're always on point. I'm just reading the chat too. Sega Genesis. Let's move on now to that. Sega Genesis Mini to launch September 2019. What are you guys' thoughts on this? Did you guys check that out by chance?
I can give my thoughts real quick.
Yeah, yeah.
A lot of people don't agree with what I said on Twitter.
What did you say on Twitter, Supersonic?
I just said that my dog's going crazy. The problem that's gonna hurt this, I mean, I know a lot of people are gonna get it because nostalgia and stuff, but the thing that is gonna hurt this is Sega's already put Sega Genesis collections on everything. Like, there's lots of them, and this one's 40 games. You can get like a $5 copy of Genesis collection for like 50 games, and there's lots of these collections, and the game's already out there for everyone. Even if you have like an Android phone or whatever. I'm not sure about Apple or whatever, but Sega's letting you play these games for free, like even on your phone, and you can Chromecast it to the TV, whatever you want to do. But like on Xbox, there's already a 50 Genesis collection, PlayStation, everything, PC, everything. Like, they've done a lot of these collections, and that's one thing Nintendo didn't do. They didn't put a lot of these collections out there, so people didn't have this collection. But I mean, I can see why people would want to get it to add to their collection, and some people will want to use that Genesis controller again. But did they put a price on this?
$80, $79.99.
Oh yeah. I mean, when you got that out there, then you can get like
it comes with the mini console, 2 wired control pads, the power adapter, power cable, and HDMI cable. So you can stream it too. I mean, there's Sonic. I'm not really into a lot of these games here. I never played them. They show.
Do they have Super Thunderblade?
I mean, yeah. See, this is what I want from Sega. Okay. Like, I see Foxy's chat at Sega. I know. But we have so many Sega Genesis collections.
But I always wanted to play Toe Jam and Earl.
Well, I don't understand why they skipped the Sega Master System and tried that out first. Like, one thing I want
because the Genesis was a bigger name than the Master System, man.
Well, right, but the Master System has lots of nostalgia, and Phantasy Star. What I want from Sega is like a mini, or like some kind of like little console thing, is the Sega arcade ports, because Sega was king in the arcade thing, and their arcade games are freaking fantastic. And the Genesis is like a lot of bad versions of the arcade games. I'm just saying.
Wow.
That's what I. No, I love Sega. I love the Genesis. I absolutely love the Master System. Dreamcast, everything. Hopefully, we get a Dreamcast Mini. But I mean, that's what I would want.
That would only come with like 20 games, though, just for.
That's fine. but I would love the arcade, like the arcade ports of these games, and to be able to play them on like a little mini or some collection or something. But I do know a lot of people are going to get it. There's a lot of collectors out there, a lot of collectors, and they got the Nintendo Minis, so it's just another one they're going to add to the collection. But I think the only thing that's going to hurt Sega is they already have all these bundled game discs out there, or you can just digitally download the whole bundle with 50 game with more games. But I want to see what all games are on there and stuff, and see if there's any difference. But go ahead, Xbot.
No, Sonic, you make a great point, and the way I see this is, and I see Sega trying to kind of cash in on the whole nostalgia thing. They're like, well, if Nintendo made a Super Nintendo and a NES Mini, we can do this as well. But you're right with how many vintage collections there are out there. And when Sega went from being a hardware / software company to strictly a software company, they already cashed in on their nostalgia with all these other collections that they have on PS4 and Xbox One. Now, I know there'll be Sega fans out there that will pick this up, and I'm happy for you guys. But I will say that nobody will catch that lightning in a bottle that Nintendo caught with the NES and the SNES. They're still relevant as a hardware / software company. They have a platform out there, an active platform, and that's the one thing that Sega is missing. They went software. They already cashed in with all these different collections that they put on other platforms, and they're not gonna do what Nintendo did. It's not gonna happen.
Are you sure about that?
I'm guaranteeing it's not gonna happen like that.
Okay.
I'm excited. I think it'll be cool for people to use their Genesis controllers, but if they're on a laptop or anything, they have USB Genesis controllers out there. Plus, you can get every Genesis game. Okay, I won't start talking about emulators, but I don't know. But for that price, I mean, like I said again, that's what's going to hurt them is they put out all these collections, and Nintendo did not do that. That's why a lot of people got the Nintendo, because Nintendo didn't have these big collections that you could just buy, plug and play.
Exactly.
And it's pretty expensive for a Sega Mini. Sega Genesis Mini. I'm just saying.
I mean, that price I feel like is fair.
Yo, look at Lady.
You got
Lady
40,
Crossfire in the chat.
You got 40 games, and I mean, the other minis weren't much different, because if you think about it, if people go out and buy a bunch of these and then just resell them for double the price, people reselling the mini Nintendos for what, 100 and 200 bucks?
That's not going to happen with this one.
At least more than half price.
Yeah, I got my Nintendo
more
Mini,
than double,
and I got my Super Nintendo Mini. I still haven't opened them because I'm seeing if the value goes up on them, since they don't sell them anymore.
I love my Super Nintendo Mini. The only thing I haven't opened is my collector's edition Sonic Mania, baby.
We're gonna have to sell that bot. We're gonna have to sell everything.
Everything?
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. I'm buying it. Wait, I'm reading AP Cool J's comment. I'm buying it, love it, or milk. Oh, milk it, Echo the dolphin. Why are you milking dolphins? That's a very confusing comment there.
Did you know that dolphins can be sexually attracted to humans?
But you're
okay. Wait.
Why are we milking dolphins?
Nick in the chat says NBA Jam was the shit, but what do you want Sega to release? Is that a Sega game? I don't know. But what do you want these arcade ports instead of a Genesis collection? Afterburner, Thunderblade, Space Area, the arcade
Jam
ports.
Was for the Nintendo.
I don't know, but I just want
Konami.
Yo, Super Thunderblade. Super Thunderblade was a great game on the Genesis. I played it for I don't know how many hours. Me and my brother used to go back and forth with that game. All right, it was a good Genesis game.
It is a great game, but the arcade port is so much better. I want the arcade versions of these games, like Shinobi, the arcade version. I don't want a mini with these old versions. I mean, I do love these old consoles. They're freaking awesome. I'm a freaking retro gamer, but I don't understand why they went with Genesis when all these collections are already out there. I know I keep repeating myself, but
all right, if you have a Nintendo Mini, Nintendo other Mini, and then PlayStation Mini, we need an Xbox Mini. We definitely need a Sega Mini. We need every console ever made Mini. Okay, like why not? I mean,
I'm just shaking my head. No, you can't hear it.
I'm not gonna listen to you, bot, because I think I would. All right, who's gonna buy an Xbox Mini that has Halo and stuff like that and little mini Duke controller?
Yeah, what are you
Come
gonna
on
do?
Now.
Put like what 5 games?
You
on
would
Xbox Mini for the size
piss
of the
yourself in the corner, bot, if you had a mini Xbox. You know it. I was gonna say something else, but I was like, that's not appropriate, Mel. So we're gonna use piss as the word. CCC podcast mini.
Can I do a nerdy emulation thing? So if you put all these Nintendo and Sega games in your OneDrive, your cloud OneDrive, you can play all of them on your Xbox One.
I don't want to do that.
Through a browser. Through the browser, you can play them all.
We're hours away from April 1st. I can't wait to hear you being positive. I'm not gonna.
You got their countdown.
April Fool's joke.
Yeah.
No,
right?
I'm doing it. I'm doing it, brother.
What are your thoughts, Crispy?
Sega is probably one of the reasons why I like really started loving gaming, and I'm happy for people that are gonna buy it. That's awesome, but it's not my bag. I'm sorry. I don't do the mini console collector thing. $80, I think, is a pretty good spot to be at. Fair price. Because I mean, PS Mini went for $100, and you could probably get it for like $25 now, for all we know. And it's funny how people love these little mini consoles, and I think it's more of a collector's item than anything else. I'm sure there's people that just buy it and don't even open it. So I mean, nowadays, Sega is going to be on everything because they've been software for a while, and it's really. That's the only thing I could think of is more being a collector's item. Maybe there's a couple games that you can't get. I don't know, but we'll see what happens. Hopefully it does better than PS Mini.
Anything will do better than the PS1 Mini. Like they are like adorable too. Like I just opened one to show to my girlfriend. She's like, "Oh my god, I remember that. That's so cute. It's so tiny. It like fits in the palm of your hand."
So I have a question for you guys though, real quick. The Sega Genesis Flashback, what's the difference between that and the Sega Genesis Mini?
It's a third-party company.
Okay.
Yeah, and I heard the emulation was shit on that one, but that's just what I heard.
Okay. So that's interesting, though. I'm looking at all the classic and new hits included in that.
I mean, I do want it to be good because I would love to see a Dreamcast Mini or Sega CD Mini, like
what mini I want? You know what mini I want? That's it. Here we go. This would be a great mini system to bring out.
I'm glad that Crispy got 16. To give his opinion.
Yeah, I agree. TurboGrafx would be freaking
Boss
awesome.
Adventure, Splatterhouse. Like I can go on and on. Dude, I used to love going to my friend's house, Mark, back in the day. He had a TurboGrafx, and I swear I would find any excuse to get into the house and be like, "Oh yeah, we should play Bonk for a little while, right?" Like, yeah, that's what we should do.
That's a very good idea. I'd even like a 3DO Mini that play some Dragon Slayer and Way of the Warrior and shit.
Like when we're going in, like people are saying a Dreamcast Mini or whatever. You guys got to realize like the size of the games
and the
once
controller.
You start getting closer and closer, and then when it comes to the Dreamcast, I know, it had a lot of great games. Ready to Rumble. I love playing that game. But there was a lot of games also that you had peripherals, like the Sega Bass Fishing, Seaman, just putting it out there. And I feel like, doing a mini, like, it would make me want to play those other games that had, like, the microphone with the peripheral or the bass fishing controller that actually had the fishing reel on it. And I would miss my virtual memory unit or the VMU. I would want that as well. So
you're talking
like,
nerdy.
I don't know. What? What happened?
You're talking nerdy.
Don't forget to slap up the thumbs up button and share out the stream.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Welcome
Brian Wood said Windows 95 Mini. That had me dying over here.
DOS Mini, the DOS Mini.
That's great. Can we hear from? Did you finish what you were saying, Crispy Bomb?
Yes, I did.
Okay. How about the silent one who probably fell asleep because meds? Tick.
I'm on meds.
Look at Jago in the chat. Yo, you guys are crazy in the chat. I swear.
All right. Is Butcher Van even here?
He's here, but I don't know if he's really here.
He's napping right now.
I think he took some volume.
Butcher,
wake up!
Butcher, do we need a wellness check,
muted.
bro?
No, he's muted right now.
His eyes are melted from his PC so bad that he went inside his PC.
Yes. Well, I guess Butcher Van is taking a nap right now. Please leave a message after the beep. I know he said he had a really bad headache, so I get it. We're probably aggravating as fuck too.
Yes, we are. That's why
he just lost.
We lost him. He's gone.
I think he's having mic problems.
Maybe. Oh man, tomorrow's gonna be cold. But
who's Mike?
Huh?
He said he's having mic problems. I was like, who's Mike?
Oh, I don't know. Ask him. So anyways, this is launching September 2019. They released 10 games and the rest of the list is there. I did put it in. Someone's got an echo and it's horrible. I put the link in the chat if you guys want to check it out. It's there. It's only $79.99 and that's a perfect time for like Christmas and all that gifting.
Does it have the entire 40 games?
It says 40 games, but it doesn't have the list of them. Only 10 of them.
Yeah, let's see. Echo the Dolphin is great. Let me look here. Of course, Sonic the Hedgehog, Toe Jam and Earl.
I've never played Toe Jam and Earl, and I always want to play it, but I don't like going back to games and playing old games. I can't.
Shame on you for saying
that. Don't you
shame
on me. Shame on you because I don't want to go back. I can't. That's like
I shun you.
I don't care. Shun me. That's like saying, oh, I got this new boyfriend, but let me go back to my ex. You know, that's the way I look at it.
Man,
we don't take steps back.
I love
Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. I love that game.
I just like saying that. Mean Bean Machine.
Oh, and just to let you guys know, Altered Beast, that was actually the game that came with my older brother's Genesis when he picked it up. And we played that game, I don't know how many hours. We killed that cartridge.
Why did I believe that?
That's another example. I want the arcade version.
Yobi sending me to the corner, I think, because he put a bunch of guns up.
What, don't go in that one corner that Xbox peed in.
I'll go pee in the other corner. Fuck it.
Here we go. See, now we don't have to pay for the house. It's just ours.
No, that's not how it works, Bot. We're going to have to clean the carpet.
We could do that. We could do that as we move in.
All right. What were you guys saying? I forgot. You'll be distracting me with the guns.
What's up with the Butcher Van? We would get his opinion on the Sega Mini.
Is he back?
I've seen him pop back in, but
Butcher Van, it's time to speak. Yes, you can. Go.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can now.
Okay, sorry. I tried changing my headphone output. It crit-aired.
Are you there?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, on and off. So I just want to know your opinion on this mini console.
Mini Genesis?
Yeah, that's what I said.
I don't own any minis, and I don't plan to.
Yeah.
He got PC. You can play them all for free.
Yeah, there you go. See? PC Master Race.
Fuck the 50 games. You get like 2,000 games free.
And it won't look like a sliver of what it can actually look like while running on PC.
Hell yeah. It'll emulate at 100%.
That is one thing I like about emulators. You can up the graphics and stuff like
800 frames per second, no problem.
That Wii U emulator, that new Zelda game, you can put graphic shaders in it and make it look 100 times better than it does on the Switch. Just saying. Emulator talk.
I don't like the word emulator.
I love it.
So Yobi says, I'm not sending you to the corner. I'm shaming you for not going back to play old games from my childhood. All right, Yobi, but that was your childhood. That wasn't mine. And I did play these old games way back when I was young, right? So now we're in 2019.
You didn't play Toe Jam and Earl though.
I didn't. All right. So I played old games back in the 90s and 80s and stuff like that because I'm old, right? And like now we've got a 4K HDR TV. I just can't look at the other stuff. It hurts my eyes. You see what I'm saying? There's a good reason behind it.
Yobi,
It gives me a
she wants to
headache.
take the 4K TV for herself.
So, maybe. What's up, Monkey Punch?
But it's not something you always have to do, but it is very fun to like take a break from new stuff and kick out some old
do
stuff,
sometimes.
man.
Okay, I like Mario. Old Mario games, old Zelda games. I'll do that. I guess it depends on the game. Okay, how about that? I haven't streamed it. I haven't streamed me playing Mario, so I have proof that I do play them. In your face. Send Xbot to the corner. Ha.
No, Xbot does
Why am I
not get to
going
go in any more
What did I
corners.
do?
I don't know.
Act-
I don't even know. What's up, Sobski? How are you? Long time no see.
Sobs!
She'll take your TV and I'll send her a lump of coal. I think that's
Coil?
Send her a big old lump of coil.
I gotta go back.
Make sure
guys
it's
are
a
making me
Met
piss
coil.
myself.
They last longer.
Huh?
That's a
If it's
vaping
a
joke.
Tesla coil.
Oh wow.
It's a vaping joke, by the way.
I need to change my coil. I do. It's starting to, you know how when it starts to kind of like burn taste, and
Yeah.
I need to change mine. It sucks when you like fill it up and then you get that. You're
That's for the vaping podcast, guys. That's not for this one. Yobi, what are you doing to Jesse? What's going on?
in chat?
Yobi, Jesse was hidden by Yobi. What do you-
Yobi, bring Jesse back. Yobi.
Bring her back. Yobi's like, sorry, my bad.
Wait, you can hide people?
Yeah.
Oh, listen, Jesse, please hold on. Yobi accidentally hided you.
Show ever.
Can I hide someone? I have never tested that.
Don't touch it. Leave it alone. All right, so guys, we got to move on because we're just shitting around. I'm actually doing the show, but then I got work stuff bothering me.
PS5 controller?
Very distracting. Yes. All right, Xbot, tell us about this PS5 controller.
What was it? A few days ago, a supposed leak of the PlayStation 5 controller came out, and it's I'm gonna try to describe it. First off, there's an LCD screen in the middle where the touchpad used to be. They have the thumbsticks in the same position, but it looks a lot chunkier. And a lot of people like that I was talking to kind of behind the scenes, they're like, "Oh, it's fake, it's fake." But another picture surfaced with it next to a Sony dev kit, supposedly a PlayStation 5 dev kit.
Oh.
And PlayStation 5 dev kit leaks have come out as well. So I'm starting to think that this thing is real. Has anybody on the panel seen the picture of this thing?
I have. I heard they were fake like 5 days ago, though.
Yeah, no, they said
time
it 5
out.
days
You
ago.
said the Google controller was fake.
Yeah, it's fake. I mean, I did hear like last year that Sony is definitely going to do something with that touchpad and put some kind of screen on it that you can interact with or some shit. But like these photos they got debunked like 4 days ago.
How do you know that they were debunked?
Honestly, the things that could go on those controllers is the touchpad and the lights. Those are the two things that.
Yeah, guys, like, how would you feel if there's a screen on the controller? Do you think that would work, or like?
I would never look at it.
Yeah,
why
me
would I look
personally.
at it?
Even if it's a touch
I
screen, I
would.
wouldn't be looking down at the controller to look back up at the TV, to look back down at the controller, to look back up at the TV. I think that would be a wrong move if they did
I
that.
think it would depend on the game you're playing.
Yeah, I mean Nintendo did that, and a lot of people used it. I would think it'd be cool. Like I love it when Sony actually uses that touch thing and utilizes it in the game instead of not using it. So, I mean, I don't know what they're going to do with it, but I'd like it. I like innovation. Then people try and do new stuff. So I definitely
thing
do
is- The thing is, it's been 5 years, and only a less than a handful of actual game developers have come out and used that touchpad to an actual use, like a swipe or something. And like even the speaker, like the controller has a speaker on it, and very, very few game developers have actually used the speaker as well. So
a lot of games
that
I've been playing have been using that actually.
I think that they're gonna get rid of it, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion, because I don't see anybody taking a hold of it.
Well, most people are playing with headsets too. I mean, let's not, act like that's not a thing. And to be honest, will you please move the thumbsticks? Like, I won't buy it because it's the controller. And like, yeah, I'm not spending $150 in some elite controller for PlayStation when I don't play competitive games in it. Like, move the thumbsticks. Like, seriously. Like, I have I use my hands all day. Like, I have big hands. And when I have my thumbs in that position, it hurts my hands after a couple hours. It doesn't matter how big the controller is, whatever. For some reason, having my hands like that, it hurts my wrists and everything else. So if I can't even play the game for more than 2-3 hours, then why do I want to even buy this?
Yo, Crispy, you know what they say about guys with big hands, right?
Oh yeah, you know it, Xbox.
They wear large gloves, man. That's what it is.
Those gloves, man, they get expensive.
But I hear you on the thumbstick thing, but if you look out there on like gaming social media like Twitter or Facebook, you have people that say, a natural evolution would be to bring the left thumbstick up, but then you have kind of like PlayStation diehards say like, no, this is the way that they want it. So I don't know. I feel like it's a natural evolution as well. And you see, like I believe the Nintendo the Pro controller has the thumbstick kind of like where the Xbox is.
Yeah.
I can almost guarantee you that PlayStation is going to stick to their guns and they're going to keep thumbsticks in the same area. My whole thing is, even when I had my Dreamcast, right? The only time I really used the screen in my VMU was to play NFL 2K.
Sean Murray.
And the only reason why, I would look up at the screen, I would pick my formation for defense or offense, and then I would switch it over to my VMU, and I would be able to pick a play without, my friend John that was next to me seeing exactly what I was picking. All right. But I can't see myself in every game, or, having to look up and down, up and down.
How about those story-driven story games? You don't even need to look at the TV. Just press the screen, bot, because you don't really play.
Well, the only way I can see them do something like that is if they had like a dedicated, like say the bottom, like in the middle of the screen, all the way on the bottom. So bottom border, they show kind of like your screen there, and they'll show like where you're touching on the screen, but they'll show it on the TV. Mm-hmm. Like a little dedicated kind of like area to show exactly what you're hitting on that. Mm. But then if that's the case, then why do you need the screen?
To look.
You see what I'm saying?
The game.
Honestly, I don't want any of that, because that just attributes to bad battery performance, and I want something with battery life. I don't want to have to recharge the controller every 2 hours.
Yeah, that's aggravating.
Adding a screen onto the controller is just going to drain that battery even more.
Another thing it could be used. Maybe it's something with VR integration, because they're going hard in VR.
That's it.
Oh, good point. Nope. That's a good point. But okay.
How is that a good point? How is a screen on your controller VR integration?
Oh, good point.
Maybe
I could have. I take it back.
Maybe Cortana will pop out of it. I don't know.
I'm just wondering how.
It could work as a sensor or something.
Talk to me while I'm playing a game, going, "Good job, you're doing great."
I think it's cool when the speakers make noises and shit.
Here's a participation trophy.
Yeah, when I get my PlayStation trophy, I want it to pop up on that little tiny screen on the controller.
Better than up on the screen, taking up like a portion of your screen and then it showing up as a blur on your stream. That's really annoying. I hated that. I would tally take that. I think Xbox.
Yeah, that sucks, man. How are you going to integrate YouTube, and then if your achievement comes up, we can't let people see what you just did. They got to experience it themselves.
Is that
like,
why they do that? I think that's so shitty. Like, I want to be like when we're streaming on Xbox. Like, I know it doesn't show up if you're streaming natively from the Xbox, right? But if you're on OBS, like, it pops up. And I'm sure it does the same thing on PlayStation. But you have the ability to stream right from your PlayStation to YouTube, and they block it. Like, that's some dumbass shit. Like, I want to be able to show off what I'm doing. Like, if I get a trophy, everybody should know what trophy it is. You know? I don't know. I think that's pretty cheesy, and fucking PlayStation pisses me off. That is all. Okay, cool.
Tell us how you really feel.
It's not easy being cheesy. Yeah.
I love Cheetos.
Wow. Okay. So anyways, Crispy, did you give your opinion on this?
Change the controller.
Yeah, he was talking about the thumbsticks.
Or release 2 different controllers. Why not? I mean, we got SKUs for everything nowadays. Just release 2 different controllers.
That's a good idea.
There's no patent on it or anything. Like, Xbox doesn't clearly have, you know, any like proprietary things on it. So just use it. Like, don't be stubborn. Like, you will get more gamers. Like, I don't understand it. I know a lot of people that don't play PlayStation just because of the darn controller. Like, so I don't know. Like, if you want to make more money, I mean, you can not only, you know, release what everybody is used to on PlayStation, but also release something else.
I like the darn controller. I just don't like the fact that I can't change out the batteries whenever I feel like it. Like, if they're running low, I have to plug the shit in.
Yeah,
they die pretty quick.
The thumbsticks for me, like, I got used to them really quick. I'm used to both Xbox and the DualShock, so
my thumbs were sliding off of the PS4 controller, like the left one, because I'm so used. You have
Stop
a better.
eating chicken while you're playing, bot.
I will not. I will constantly KFC for the win all day while playing PS4. But no, you get better leverage if the thumbstick is up like higher, like on the Xbox, than you would if you're reaching over to the side. And like I would feel myself like going right. You know me, I'm not gentle on my controllers. You know, it's I have strong hands and I don't necessarily realize how hard I'm like, you know, hitting the buttons or something like that. Oh
yeah, mine fell apart. Remember?
That wasn't because of me.
No, it wasn't because you're chicken grease. My controller, the rubber grip, freaking fell apart into little pieces.
Yeah, I thought you were blaming me on that.
Jago said that's what I just said, Mousy. You know what? I don't know if he's talking about Xbox with the chicken or the controller falling apart.
Oh, you remember that non-greasy controller, the fake, like the joke commercial? But Butcher, on that note, like I know a lot of people in the chat said that, you know, it was like confirmed fake or something like that, but I find it interesting that you know, a couple days later, they showed that controller with a dev kit, possibly a PS5 dev kit. And then if you look at another YouTuber, my bro Foxy UK, he did a show yesterday talking about leaks from the PlayStation 5 dev kit. So I'm not going to be all in the boat of, yeah, that's fake.
Okay, but hold on, Xbox. Remember when Scorpio was coming out and shit? Then they had the screen on the front, like a digital screen showing all kinds of stuff.
That was
like,
a dev kit.
Yeah, I know, but people thought that screen was coming to the.
Well, then they thought wrong.
Xbox One. But yeah, that's what I'm saying about this. It's like.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. But the thing is, with that controller with the battery, just real quick, I've been just trying to get this out.
Oh.
The controller looks so much bigger that there's definitely, if it is true, it's a way bigger battery in that controller, and you know, as an internal battery. But go ahead, brother. My bad.
Let me put it out like this. They have a dev kit out, right? They don't even have the final device out yet. So why the hell would they even have a controller already built out yet, ready to go, when you can just use your PS4 controller on the dev kits if you're going to do it? Like, that's what doesn't make any sense to me. Like, people are calling these leaks and stuff, but like, this is still a long ways away. There's no way they're just gonna.
Well, I got an answer for you.
Controllers and these things way ahead of time when they don't even have the final software built.
Well, first off, you know, supposedly it's coming out next year, so they have to have pretty much what what they're thinking about for extra features for the controller, for the system, they got to have that pretty much well established. And if you're putting out a
well
dev
established a year out, like a lot of times productions on anything nowadays usually doesn't even start getting built until a couple months before.
well, but that's why I
Even
would.
look at the cell phone market, like a new cell phone that's coming out here in August or September, let's say September, doesn't even start building till July.
Yeah,
Hey,
but
Xbot, I can Photoshop that controller in fucking Yoshida's hand. Okay,
Do it.
That's fake.
Can you Photoshop?
Xbot is actually, I think, the best at Photoshop. He's got.
I don't
skills
even
here.
have Photoshop.
He's never
brother.
used it before.
Or
I use-
however,
I-
however, you, what do you use?
Here's my secret, guys. I use free software called Paint.net. I use it for my thumbnails. I use it for my overlays, everything like that. Just search Paint.net and download it. All right, and have fun messing around with pictures and stuff. But the thing is, they would have a controller pretty much done by now for the developers to put in the features for that controller, seeing as the console, is loose. It's going to come out in 2020, all right. And they would want the developer to have the controller in their hand, so this way they would be able to put in the features that the controller would have for the games that they're developing for. That's why they would have it now.
All right. That's why they would have it now. You get it, Butcher?
No, because I don't see anything groundbreaking feature-wise that would be in there different from a DualShock 4.
You get it now, Bot?
So it doesn't make any sense to me why they would have that being built out and delivered to the developers.
I see what you're
Because the
saying.
developers aren't gonna, that they can just Bluetooth right in and use their PlayStation 4 controller, and then everything else that they're doing is all gonna be on the PC anyway.
Well, put it this way: when they were developing, when they had the dev kits put out for the PS4, they had controllers with speakers in them and a touchpad. So this way, they could program any type of features that they could put in there that would use the new touchpad and the speakers that are in the controller for the games, at launch and moving forward. So the developers actually get their hands on these types of controllers with the dev kits, so they can actually develop the game to take advantage of those different features that would be on the controller.
I get that to a degree, but if they sent that out, that is nowhere near final software, I guarantee it, or final hardware, I guarantee it.
Yeah, well, I mean, they can trim down the size and everything
Yeah,
like that.
I mean, that
maybe
could just be a rough
make it look a little bit better, but I don't know. I'm in the boat with Crispy on this, and it might just be because if you look through my gaming history, Xbox 360, Xbox One. Before that, I was on the Dreamcast. I thought the Dreamcast was the better console out there because they did more in terms of doing new things with the console and stuff like that. And if you look at the position of the thumbsticks that I have been, playing with on the consoles that I owned, they were all with the thumbstick kind of like up there front and center on the left side. And I like it a lot better. So.
Yeah, well, and another thing is I was actually a PlayStation gamer before I got into Xbox. So, like, I know for a fact, like, how it just cramps my hands up and everything. Like, I can't go back now. Like, the controller's so much ergonomically better. So,
See, and I think that the technology has changed so much over the years. I think the next generation is going to have swappable sticks, so you'll be able to swap your position. And I just think that in this day and age, that's
Sorry.
I think that's where the new controllers are going to be going, is for swapping. So that's just
That would be cool. That would be cool. I mean, it would give people the option. Then people who are used to the PlayStation controller, they'll be like, well, I'm gonna keep it this way. Or people that are used to the thumbstick in the right part or the right position will be like, all right, I'm gonna switch it out and put the thumbstick here. That would be cool.
I think that's going to be standard, just with how much the technology's changed over the years. I just think that USB-C is going to be another standardized
Did
feature.
OhSnap just make everybody in the chat a moderator?
Did we have history
You get a
right
mod,
now?
you get a mod, you get a mod. Everyone's a mod. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Well, Daz is like, why am I not a mod? But I think Daz changed his channel because he was a mod.
Yeah.
You fucked up, Daz. So you made me make everyone a mod because Jago said so.
Yeah, Mod Nation. There we go. Hashtag Mod Nation.
Your chat is definitely covered from future fuckhead smell.
Yeah, that is true. There's like an army right there right now.
That is awesome. Future fuckheads, I hope they come stop in and say stuff so you guys can only time them out, though. Don't ban anybody. I've only banned one person ever.
We're all Bob the Builder now, Jesse Walker says.
Yay. Okay, so I'm sorry. I lost you guys because I was busy making everybody a mod.
I'm just, I just see wrenches everywhere now. I don't even know where we were.
You know what, guys? It's a lot of fun having you guys here, so I appreciate you guys. And no one else is becoming a mod, ever. Maybe. I'm going to unmod Xbot, though.
Oh, no.
That's all I'm saying. All right, guys.
You're doing that right now?
No, not right this minute. You got to type in the chat so I can find you. So we got to move on to one last topic. Valve dropped info about their own VR headset called the Valve Index. I know, Xbot, how much you love talking about VR on this show. So I knew you'd be excited about this, but I want to take this to Supersonic Station. What are your thoughts, Supersonic Station?
That is a big bomb to be thrown at. That's a major player. Once again, everyone says VR is dead. Now we got Valve with their VR head HMD. So there's a lot we don't know about it. It's just a teaser trailer. I think they're kind of like throwing a shot at Oculus with that, having that IPD adjustment, showing that off on the bottom. But all we got is that teaser thing. But it says March 2019. So
I thought it was May.
Yeah, Oculus and Sony need to wake up and check this out. So, I mean, that is a major player. So, I mean, this is probably going to confirm we're definitely going to get Portal. I know.
This is not an
Portal
April
VR.
Fool's joke, just so you guys know.
No, yeah, it is not an April Fool's joke. But yeah, Valve, I know, has been making at least 6-7 VR first-party games. So I think we'll definitely see Half-Life in VR. Maybe Half-Life 3 finally will come out. I don't know. We're gonna probably get Portal. But yeah, that is a major player coming.
Oh, Left 4 Dead in
spectrum.
VR.
Yeah, Left 4 Dead.
But like good Left 4 Dead, like a new one instead. That'd be pretty nice.
You mean like Out for Blood?
Evolve.
I mean, for VR news, like there's all kinds of crazy VR news, VR games coming out.
In VR.
What happened?
Leisure Suit Larry in VR.
Hell yeah. I want a first-person camera in that game.
Oh no!
I
You're
love
a
Leisure
dirty
Suit Larry.
man.
But it is huge news. It's crazy. Valve also has the Valve Knuckles. I think this headset is probably going to be on the expensive side. I think this is going to be for the VR enthusiasts like Brian Baker. I don't know if he's still in chat, but I think this is going to be a high-end VR headset. We just don't know. We just know the teaser trailer, and that's about it. But we know that. Are they gonna do the reveal in March?
May.
What does the title say? Upgrade your VR in March 2019. So March is gonna be crazy because we're getting 2 headsets from Oculus. The Oculus Quest, which is an untethered headset. You don't need a console or a high-end PC, and they have lots of great games on it. No more wires. And then we get the Oculus
The Rift S.
Rift S, and I mean, it's kind of making you get rid of it's inside-out tracking and stuff. There's some upgrades or some downgrades, but there's tons of VR news, headsets coming out, games coming out. It's just crazy. It's a very good time to be in VR right now.
Yeah, it is. I agree. It's not an April Fool's joke. This is really happening. I'm actually
How is it a good time to be in VR if
because
I didn't mean March. I need to correct that.
I
May.
said May 3 times, and
Okay,
you
I'm
just
sorry.
continued with your March. We let you think that you're right.
so it's like, yeah, I got this VR experience with the Oculus I have now, and now they're coming out with like a wireless one, so I'm gonna put another like $300 down on another.
Well, it's kind of like the Xbox One S. It's not. I mean, you definitely got the better Oculus because unless you want inside-out tracking.
I mean, maybe. We'll see down the road.
Your Rift now has like OLED screens in them and stuff. So if the sensors don't bother you, don't even worry about it. The thing with me that I want the S for is because it's got that sliding thing, and I can use my eyeglasses inside it, like I can on the PSVR. So there's good trade-offs, and then there's not so good trade-offs. So you guys that have the Rift, I mean, you're good. I mean, it's not the Oculus Rift 2. It's just like a kind of fix some stuff, make it easier for new people to come in.
Blade says Rift 2 is a big jump, and that's ways away.
Yeah, that is ways away. But hey, Brian Baker, are you interested in Valve's new headset? We don't know any information yet. Is the problem?
And how can it be interested? Like, you don't know what's going on yet. You know what I'm saying?
Because it's the Valve, like that's like they're a major thing, part of gaming and stuff. It's good news for VR to keep it pumping, keep it going and stuff, get people
excited.
Blade
says no, Valve sucks. I just want to let you guys know, if Xbot and I get a house, we're having a VR party at our place. Bring food because #feedmel. Yes, Xbot. We're gonna have a VR party. You're all invited. Okay.
I'll bring steak, lots of steak.
I don't eat meat, you jerk.
Crispy's like, I'll bring knives, sharp knives, and meat.
Jago in the chat says, "I love VR, but honestly, it won't go mainstream until it's wireless."
That's understandable.
That's a future. We're still all early adopters, but like Oculus is pushing the envelope, like getting this Quest out there. Because with Quest, there's no more wires. There's inside-out tracking. You're going to get to play a lot of very good Oculus Rift games.
What about Labo VR, though? I'm just saying.
Oh, snap. I forgot about that. I got my Labo kit coming.
Yeah, I could see Nintendo. I mean, I think that's one reason I want the Pro and been waiting for it, because I think Nintendo will probably do a plastic HMD instead of the cardboard stuff, but they might be waiting for the Switch Pro to have more power and stuff with it.
Yay, Foxy's coming over, and Jaco's bringing rice cakes. I love rice. I don't know about rice cakes. Those are a little weird, but I'll eat it. I'll eat everything.
VR. What's labia VR?
You are a disgusting person.
Labo's stupid, though, because, I mean, if you have any animals, your fucking cat or dog's going to chew up your cardboard. I'm just saying.
No
Nintendo.
VR orgy at Mel's house. It wasn't supposed to take that type of turn here. But what's up, Fastback? I don't know. We're just gonna have a VR party and put on a VR headset and eat food, guys. That's it.
But this is cool news because it came out of nowhere, like, and there's so many people talk about it, and it makes you wonder, like, about the E3 stuff. Are things getting better effects by people just announcing it and putting out a YouTube video than spending millions of money to go into E3? Because like everyone was paying attention to this and stuff, and everyone's still talking about it. I mean, not so much console gamers and stuff, but
I mean, over 17,000 people liked the image that they posted. I shared it in the chat, the headset itself. So that means at least 17,000 people are excited for that, right?
And out of those 17,000 people, if it's expensive, how many are going to pick it up?
The enthusiasts will pick it. We got to see the price. We just don't know anything yet. I expect it to be high price because I saw the earphones on the dev kit. I saw it's got the IP adjuster, so we're gonna have two probably OLED screens. I mean, I'd say it's higher, but I mean, Oculus Rift is still answering with the lower price stuff. They're releasing $399, which
no, they're not $399. What's up?
They give it the leeway to drop in like
they dropped the price to $349.
Oh, it's $349.
Yeah, I'm like
for
Quest.
Oh shoot!
Yeah.
Everybody can get one.
Yeah, I mean, they have that space to drop.
You know
down the
what,
prices
guys?
for
Tim
real.
Mados, he loves his Rift.
Hell yeah,
Yeah?
one
Yeah.
of us, one of us.
Where is Timma?
He's taking a nap right now.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
I mean, like people have to respond. Sony has to respond to Oculus.
Oh
because
shit!
They're going in. They're
Supersonic.
taking up. Go ahead.
Stop talking. Mayday, Mayday. The Oculus Rift website, it says the Oculus is unavailable.
Yeah, they're not selling the Rift anymore. They're selling the S. The S is replacing it because it's going to be easier for people to use and stuff.
Oh, sad face. No more. Well, you could probably get it on Amazon and Best Buy and stuff like that. If you are interested in getting it, you better get it soon.
Right, but yeah, hold on to your Rift because it'll probably be worth a lot of money because since they took it off they're not selling it
Oh,
anymore.
as long as I can
Damn,
get parts
Sonic, you
for
think
it.
everything's gonna be worth a lot of money? Yeah.
But hey, I make money from buying shit and selling it. So when stuff gets taken off market, especially like something like the Rift, I would wait like a year or two, and people will want to try that Rift with the sensors and stuff like that. So that's cool.
Bam.
I'm just browsing their website. They still have not put Xbox Game on sale for VR yet.
Rock Band?
Rock Band? That'll never go on sale.
So I might have to bite
It's too
the
much
bullet.
of a premium experience.
Oh, we get Dance Central too. That's awesome.
Oh, I saw that. Isn't that up for pre-order?
How is that? How is that awesome in VR though?
Like
you get
that's
to dance
see, that's the thing with the Quest. You're not gonna have any wires or anything. So some of these like rhythm games, I mean, even Beat Saber, that's a hot app. Dance Central, it's gonna be easy to use and stuff. And I'm very glad Dance
So
Central.
you're gonna have to dance with goggles on your head.
Yeah.
Yobi has a Chihuahua.
But you'll be there.
A chihuahua.
I had a Chihuahua one time, Yobi. She died. But anyway.
Damn.
I feel good.
Wow, Timma's here, bot. What happened?
Timma!
How you said his name and then, well, I said his name and then you were like, where is he? And then boop, he's like, hey, everyone.
Well, it's only like 6 in the morning or something where he's at.
Ah,
So.
yikes.
It's no excuse. No, I'm just playing.
It's
What is up,
definitely
Timma?
excuse. Let's go down.
We were just
Timma,
talking about you.
yeah,
and
we're
now
talking about
you'll
how you
never
love your
know what we
Oculus
said.
Rift.
Oh, damn it.
Oh. Let us know. What has it been, 2 weeks? Maybe a week and a half? How do you like it still? More like noon. It's noon where he's at. Liar, liar. His ears were bleeding. Wow, Jesse. I need Tim.
I love how OhSnap said that. How do you like it still? Like,
How do
you
like
better
the
still
Rift?
I'm
like it.
drinking coffee, Blades. I don't know about you, but I'm
What's
drinking
Blades?
coffee.
Timma was kind of skeptical about VR too. I think
Yeah.
Timma, let us know what you think about VR in the chat.
Type faster. You're taking so long. Wake up. It's 6 in the morning, like noon.
I'm making coils.
Noon.
I put the fuck in the micro? What?
What?
Daz, Imelski put that fuck in the micro. What did you put in the micro?
Some animal he put in a microwave, I think.
Oh my god, don't do that. Oh,
Yeah, they explode.
Chihuahua?
It's just a mess.
Not funny.
But
Blades was
once
skeptical
again,
about it.
Really quick. Yeah. So I mean, if you
Time out.
think-
Wait, he's answering. He said it's really good. Beat Saber is awesome, but and now we have to wait for the butt. But speak while we wait.
for the butt. But yeah, I mean,
VR
it
is
is
great
Valve,
for
so
prawn.
I mean, just think like anything in the orange box thing, you're gonna get to play it in VR.
You don't know that.
Pretty sure.
don't
We're
know
definitely gonna get Portal. I guarantee you, we'll get Half-Life.
Every time you say Portal, I think you're saying porno. By the way.
We'll get some
Well,
of that too.
VR is great for prawn, according to Butcher Van.
I
Shit,
vote Supersonic to change his name to Super VR Station.
Done. Done.
Alright,
I mean,
Timma hasn't
everyone
tried a
does
lot of
like get pissed
experiences
off at me
yet.
about talking about VR and stuff, but keep in mind, I was one of these motherfuckers defending Xbox for like 3-4 years, and then
He was
everyone was
one of
making
those
fun of me then.
MFers who was like anti-VR until he got a VR headset. So,
What?
Supersonic.
Yep, I made
He
fun
was.
of it too. Then,
I'm
So,
not making
yeah,
fun of it. I'm just counting. I'm on 60 VR headsets on the wall right now. I'm bobbing my head
Gilby
back
said
and
next
forth.
week I make my return to vaping. Yes, that's what I want to hear.
More people jumping on board. I think it's good. Competition's good. So Valve coming in, competition's good. I think that's awesome.
Yeah, it is. Tim tried the cooking game. Tim, we gotta play the cooking game together. I forgot about that.
no.
Ah, I didn't forget about it, but I forgot that we have to play it, and I forgot you have it, and we're definitely gonna play it. We're gonna do a stream.
Game, man,
we're gonna try to get in the game
heavy
together.
Story narrative to it. Just be careful.
What?
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 Are you talking shit about my game?
Would I ever do such?
Yes, Spot. You always do. But anyways, guys, we gotta wrap this show up. Do you guys have anything to add?
Oh, like a 40-year-old with a comb over? Got to get our plugs in.
I want a VR motorcycle racing helmet. That's all I
Okay,
want.
you got
Okay.
it. And then you'll
Just like
get
a
VR
crack
for your
helmet.
PC?
Yeah,
Made
that
out of
way,
cardboard.
that way when I pass out, my head will be safe.
Sweet. I like that idea. Okay.
I want a VR game simulation of simulating somebody on VR.
Oh,
That's it.
It
They already
can be
have
done. Hey, Sean Murray, come back on the screen. Sean Murray, we even get No Man's Sky finally in VR. That's awesome. Thanks, Sean Murray.
Wait, we do?
Yeah, No Man's
On
Sky is
PlayStation.
getting full VR support.
On PlayStation.
No, on Steam, on PC also.
Consumption in VR.
Nick
There we
Nick
go.
says I watched
Consumption.
Mel be a chef, and man, I'd hate for her to make a sandwich after that. You have no idea how much I love cooking games and games that are job simulators, and then I'm like, I don't want to go to work now. I just want to do my job simulator or cooking.
Mel, there's something
simulator.
perfect for you then. They're
What?
coming out with Vacation Simulator next month.
I don't want a vacation simulator. What do I need that for? I never get a vacation except for when I do, and then I work or run
exactly.
around.
That's why you need a vacation simulator.
All right, I'll think
You
about
get
it.
to make cocktails for
Is
people.
it free? You get to make cocktails for people. Okay, you're still working on vacation. But anyways, we gotta wrap up the show, guys. Xbot, I hope you have that song ready. Supersonic Station, let people know where they can find you, what you're up to, all the good stuff. Go.
Yes, Tuesday Retro Renegades. If you like old school gaming, come check it out. This week will be on my channel, and it's gonna be epic. So Sunday I plan on doing a WrestleMania stream, but I didn't know I had to work back to back this weekend. So we'll see how it goes. So maybe Sunday I'll do WrestleMania stream, maybe not.
While you do this stream?
It'll be during this stream.
Yeah.
But
You're
I
gonna
don't
be
know.
back and
I
forth
don't
on
know.
both.
We're gonna be slammed this weekend, so I don't know if I'll be able to do the WrestleMania stream.
Well, let us know. We'll be rooting you on, whichever you choose. And we'll make fun of you as well. Crispy
Assholes.
Bomb. Crispy Bomb, let people know where they can find you and what you're up to.
Not playing VR.
He's cutting meat with sharp knives.
Yes, yeah, playing with the meats and stuff. Yeah, at Crispy Bomb on Twitter, and you can always hit me up on Xbox. And yeah, maybe I'll game for like an hour and then go to sleep.
Nice.
You need a nap for sure.
Yeah,
All
you
right.
seem grumpy.
Butcher Vin.
Oh, you can find me on PlayStation and Xbox and PC.
I was like, you're a
because
liar.
all
You
of
don't
our-
have PlayStation.
Because all of our games are going to play best on PC anyways, because they're all going there anyways.
Oh, snap.
Because all of our games are going everywhere, so
Just
I might as
pay.
well
All you
play
have
it
to
on
do is spend
powerful
$2,000.
system.
That's good.
That's right.
And you get
Hey.
Xbox Live free.
That's right. Xbox, they're wanting to put their games everywhere, so I'm gonna go where I can play them the best. They're doing
Ooh,
it to
shots
themselves.
fired.
You know
Shots
what?
fired.
Ooh.
I don't disagree with you. Butcher.
So if that's how they're gonna play it, then I'm gonna play it where I can play it the best. I wanted
you're-
it for the closed system, and
Van, I'm doing the
Well-
same thing.
so I mean, it sucks, but that's how it's gonna be. That's how it's gonna be.
well, I
Sorry.
mean, they're kind of driving everyone. They're marketed. Go buy a PC. You don't need an Xbox anymore.
True story.
That's
All right.
kind of what
Well,
I'm seeing.
Xbot, you want to let people know where they can find you in your corner and what you're up to and all that good stuff?
You can find me in my corner. I have a YouTube channel in the corner as well. It's called Xbot448. You can follow me on Twitter, Xbot448. Xbox Live. It's guess what? 𝐿XBot448. Yes, I keep it simple, everybody, and I will be back again next Sunday, unless I'm not.
Whoa, buddy. What do you mean unless
You're
you're
fired.
not? You're fired,
talking
bot. No, I'm just kidding. All right, you guys can find me here on YouTube or on Mixer and on Twitter at 𝐏𝐨𝐝𝐚22. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us. I appreciate you all. Mod Nation over in the chat there. You guys are amazing. And yeah. You know what? Butcher Van, thanks for the super chat of 669. I appreciate it. You guys have a great week, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
Oh, bye.
Peace!
Bye-bye.
Oh, what song? Oh, that song.
Bye-bye.
China. Bing, bing, bong. Obamacare. Bing, 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 bong. Bong, bong, bong. Get those lights off. Bing, 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 bing. China. Bong, bong. Bing, 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 bong. Turn off the lights. I'm really rich. Bing, bing.